Alright, it has been a day already. I got up, I was playing games with Brian. Brian's character died in the game because we're playing hardcore and so we don't get the characters back. So his character died because he lagged and tried to exit out in a panic. And that doesn't work because it still takes like 10 seconds afterwards for the game to actually remove your character. So his character died, he logged back in, it was gone. So then I was power leveling him and then I got cornered and I died. And yeah, that was a crummy time, but oh well. Then I came out here because Mary wanted me to and I was filling up the pond with water. So that's the pond, it has to be filtered out now with the cleaner thingy. But then, let me see if I can find it again. Right there. We have a very, very massive tadpole. Let's see if I can find it again. And there's another one, which is it's really hard to see them, but let's see, from this view, maybe? Oh, no, there it goes swimming away. Let's see if we can find any more. Alright, so yeah. There's at least a couple. I've seen 2 tadpoles in here. And they're really, really big ones too. So they're almost frogs. And somehow they've survived through having almost very little to no water. Yeah, that is a big guy. It's currently blending in with the lily pad, which is really cool. Oh yeah, there's another one coming to the surface. Came up and swam back down. So right here, right there, that's actually a tadpole. Alright. Yeah, there's another one. So 3, 4, and then 5. And these guys are really starting to come out to the surface now. So you got this little dude. Right there, you have one that's right over here somewhere. So yeah. We're gonna have quite a bit of frogs. Neighbor's over there doing his thing. And yeah, it's good to see that something lived through all that. We haven't heard the frogs chirping, doing their little Kirby vacuum cleaner sound. But I guess they still ended up having babies, and somehow those babies have made it through the wonderful drought that we had. 'Cause that drought is like, you can tell because the pond just grew. And there was probably like this much water with just a bunch of leaves and whatnot in there. But through us cleaning it out and the drought and all that fun stuff, me taking tons of leaves, I didn't know there were tadpoles in there. So somehow they've pushed through. More power to them. And so yeah, then I took Sky over to my mom's house because she offered to give him a little bit of money for our upcoming trip if he if he mowed the yard. So he's over there currently mowing the yard. And I gotta bring up meat for tacos. We're having tacos today, everybody. So we can have them delicious cordated crunches. And Be-do. When we have tacos, we have a lot of tacos. And it lasts us a couple days. My mom's gonna obviously be coming over because she is in love with these gordita crunches that we make. Thank you, Taco Bell. When we go to Taco Bell, I almost always have a cheesy gordita crunch. And so yeah, that's the day thus far. Been pretty busy, doing lots of stuff. That pop can out there is gonna annoy the shit out of me. Alright. Put the stopper in here. Toss the meat in. Let that fill up a little bit. And I can come over here, bring this daggone pop bottle in. Ugh. I wonder how much sentience a tadpole has. And the thing of like, can it detect a danger? Does it have eyes? It should have eyes, right? Yeah. They have to have eyes because they go from being tadpoles into frogs, and the tail like starts to shorten up as they plump out, and they grow legs and they become frogs. So of course they have to have some survival mechanisms. Alright, I'm gonna go clean out the pond a little bit, and meat's warming up right now in the sink because I'm too lazy to just lay it out at the start of the day and then wait for it to defrost. I force defrost it. And Shaun is probably sleeping because when I asked him if he wanted to go over to mow the yard, he took forever to get to the thing and finally said no. And all of these are going one direction, which, if you didn't know, plants always face the sun when they grow. They're always facing the sun. If I turn this thing around over the course of the day, they would flip around so that they're always facing the light. So if the sun's up top, you know, the windows aren't up top, it's still facing out these windows. It always faces the light for maximum photosynthesis. Kind of like if you ever saw like how they have solar panels and the solar panels move throughout the day to always get maximum input. That's exactly what plants do. It's a really cool feature. All right, time to go skim out the pond a little bit. And hopefully I will keep an eye out for tadpoles to not get them because, you know, I don't want to kill frogs. So I'll keep an eye out for them. Alright, looks like Mary's about to get out of work. I just woke Shaun up and he's outside now. He's gonna sweep the whole area. I was able to get out a lot of the leaves that were floating on top. And those tadpoles just love to be caught. I kept finding them and having to like lower it and wait for them to swim out. But we get that all straightened out. So Shaun will be sweeping up that, and he has to pick up the rocks manually, and that'll make the sidewalk look clean. And then all we gotta do is we gotta go out, we gotta buy rocks to finish off the pond area. So that's what we'll be doing eventually, who knows when. And then we gotta buy dirt to put around the entire house. That's one of the projects, redo the front step. But it's coming together. And he's doing a very crappy job. I am not gonna accept that. It's like he's trying to bulldoze his way through. He always has this like angry look on his face, like, I don't know, something like he smells a massive fart at all times of the day. I don't know, he's got RBF. But, yep, he'll get that done. Then he has to get the dishes done because Mary's working, and we gotta take care of all the house chores when she's not around. This hot water that I put over these burgers for the defrost is near cold now. And yeah, that's the updates. It's been a little busy for the past 2 hours. He keeps getting sand and rocks in his sandals. He won't wear shoes, he only wears sandals. I don't know why. But, oh well. Meow. And little Jaximus. What a time to be alive. Probably in about half an hour I'll start cooking up the burger and we'll have all that ready. Then by the time this guy gets back over here, I'll call my mom just to give her a heads up in case she wants to help speed this guy along. And I'll let them know when dinner's gonna be ready, which will probably be about 3:30. And we'll go from there. And there's a wasp that's in the greenhouse. And he's stuck inside trying to figure out how to get out. And I'm not helping him. I ain't going out there. Those things are angry. Okay, time to call my mom. Time to give everybody updates.
Alright, I'm home from work. I've already changed. Shaun's talking to little Shaun out there. I have to edit the video that goes up in 15 minutes. And my fingers are like all peeling like Shaun's peels. Like his fingers peel. They hurt so badly. I just put Neosporin and some band-aids on them. So hopefully it works. But let me edit this video that goes out soon. Hopefully I get it out before it needs to go out. We'll see.
So we're closing up the house. Mary says she's exhausted. And she's flipping me off. How dare she? And so yeah, Skylar is in there playing Diablo 4 with Brian, and I was playing with them, but then she called me up here, so I'll rejoin them in a bit. And I'll have to probably wait a bit so that I don't kick them out of the dungeon now. So I had to leave the dungeon so that it was easier for them because the dungeons scale. So
we're gonna end the video so I can edit it and go to bed.
Yeah, what she said.
So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Merry Christmas!
Don't do that.